Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. You're watching A Ritter Bit Will Do, and today is delivery day. Remember that Artillian drawing? Coincidentally, the guy lives in Minnesota. So I've been on a 2-hour drive. I'm about to deliver this Artillian gear to Daniel Zimmerly, our lucky winner. I wasn't going to do this video in the first place because I figured you guys might think that the drawing was rigged, but seriously. Daniel Zimmerly coincidentally lived in Minnesota. Thought I'd go meet the guy. So stick around. Let's go meet Daniel Zimmerly and deliver the Artillian stuff. Here we go. One thing about this drive on my way to Mr. Zimmerly's house is this is a beautiful part of the state of Minnesota. There are so many red oak trees and white pines and Norways and spruce trees. There's just a wonderful mix of mature forest. A lot of really pretty houses around here. It's just, I'm enjoying this drive. This is a perfect Sunday drive. I couldn't be doing anything better. I'm just having a great time. This is really something. You should see the area that I'm in. Just gorgeous. I've never seen this before. I actually had to turn around and stop on the side of the road to show you. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but there has got to be 30 to 40 bald eagles sitting up in those trees out there. I'll take some pictures on my phone and insert them in the video, but I just cannot believe how many bald eagles are out in that field sitting up in those trees. They're just everywhere. It's just amazing. So this is pretty cool. I've never, I've seen a few eagles here and there. Maybe the most I've ever seen together is about 6 or 7, but there's 20 or 30 of them sitting out there just hanging out in the trees, watching cars go by. This is incredible. And man, this is something. Cool. All right, everybody, I have made it. This is Mr. Daniel Zimmerly. He is the big winner of the Artillian Giveaway. Like I was telling you earlier, he only lived a couple hours from my house. It's worked out really well, so I'm delivering it personally. We're going to check out his tractor. We're going to check out his place. And would you like to say anything?
I'm fairly bashful, but I'm super excited. I've been watching this channel for quite a while and following it because I'm an Orange fan, and yeah, I couldn't be more excited about this. I don't win much, and I couldn't believe it when it happened. I've been bragging about it to all my friends and family. So
I don't win anything either, so I'm really happy for you. This was kind of fun for me. Again, you guys, this wasn't rigged. This is coincidence. So, but I know that you would want to see this part if I could film it, so I drove here, and it's just a beautiful, gorgeous day here in Minnesota for late December. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, beautiful. Our weather right now should be, maybe 5-10 degrees above zero is average, and we would for sure have some snow on the ground.
Right.
So I bet your tractor's kind of bored.
I'm bored.
You're bored?
Yeah,
bored.
I need to blow some snow.
We need some snow. So those of you in the Northeast, send us some of that weather you're getting, you guys. All right, let's go check out your tractor. All right, this is Daniel's tractor. He's got a BX. What is this? It's an
this is the 1860. Don't mind the dent. That's because it works for a living. Right there.
It's not all polished and waxed like mine. Is that what you're saying, Daniel?
I wish it were. I wish it were. It's been collecting dust because we haven't had snow in over a month.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, tell us what you got here.
Well, so
you've done a few mods to it.
I have. Some of this might look familiar. I did the light mod that you had on your channel.
I think I do. I should have put a patent on that, I suppose, huh?
Well, then I couldn't afford it.
No, I'm really glad that you did. This is the first time that I've seen somebody show the mod that I actually made a YouTube channel on. So the light bar with the magnets from...
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think the magnets were from Harbor Freight. Absolutely. Freight. Yeah, you have a coupon, you get them for free sometimes.
Sometimes you do.
Yeah. And the coolest part about it is these magnets are ridiculously strong. So don't get your fingers caught in between them.
I've pinched myself a few times.
You have the quick attach, so you can literally just pop these off
Look at that.
and you're ready for summer.
And there's your light
Right.
bar. Hey, let's show everyone how you put that together, because you used some aluminum 1-inch square.
Oh, sure.
Looks like.
Yeah, you go to Menards, you buy a 4-foot length or something, and then you start drilling some holes to mount all this, and then.
And then the magnets already come with a hole in them. so
Yep,
that
these
was
are the
very
two on
convenient.
that it came with. So
Yep.
the trick is making sure you get that pilot hole there.
Yeah, and then the wiring. Did you solder and stuff in there? To
You know, I did.
You did. Nice job. You spent some time.
And tape and all that, but
It's worth it. Though.
it you know, do it right and do it once.
Yeah. What I really like about the individual lights, instead of even you have the light bar up top and that's fixed, but the individual ones you can turn and angle, so you're not just lighting up one direction. You can go multiple directions with the same light bar. So
We're never blowing snow during the daylight, right?
Yeah, right.
And
not in this state.
and
Gets
if you've
dark
got
at
a
5
nice
o'clock.
if you've got a nice blower, I mean, these things will shoot 70 feet.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. They're literally amazing at what they do. But because of it, you need to be able to see a little bit better. And here, I mean, you got wide view.
Yeah,
It's actually perfect.
you light up the whole neighborhood.
Well, and you have to have the backup light because you don't want to hit something.
No, you don't want to back into your garage door.
Not all of us have a fancy blade, so with the rubber cutting edge, I want that so bad. So I've just got a weight box on the back, and I've got probably 400 pounds, and I did the tube sand, or the bag sand that you buy at Menards. It's really cheap, so that you can change the weight really easy. You don't have to deal with it loose.
And then when you're done with it, you throw it in the kid's sandbox, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Multi-purpose sand.
Although that's been in there several years. I mean, you need the weight. I haven't slipped or gotten stuck or had any trouble when you've got that weight on there. I mean, you are indestructible.
Now I notice you have the turf tires.
I do.
What do you think about those in the wintertime?
They came with the tractor, and I've seen all the YouTube channels on the new tires. What is the is it the R4?
It's I think it's an R14 that Kubota offers. They call it. It's weird, but there's different ones. There's a VersaTurf, which I'm really interested in.
Oh yeah.
I would. If you have a set of VersaTurf tires, let me know what you think about them in the wintertime, because I'm really interested. I'm this close, you guys. Just need a little push.
I've seen chains. I've seen, the original tractor tire with the big lugs.
Right,
I mow 3 acres.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously, I don't want to tear up my grass.
No, you need to be pretty gentle. So this is you're not putting any ruts in your grass, I'm sure. With
Oh,
these,
absolutely
right?
not. Yeah. Well, of course, you don't run it in all-wheel drive when you're mowing. The only time I run all-wheel drive is if I'm blowing snow, and that's just for steering.
Yeah.
But I haven't had one issue with traction at all.
Okay.
In fact, with the weight in the back, you could knock down any snowbank you could think of.
I would imagine that your turf tires probably do a better job than the R4 tires do.
I would agree.
Yeah. So, and that's why I would like to switch mine out, because I do a lot of mowing like you do. So I want to be a little bit easier on the grass, but I also want some more traction in the wintertime. Mm-hmm. And then again, there's the other part of the summer where I'm out in the woods and I need a little bit of grip when I'm going through over some of the ruts. And
well, if it was a perfect world, we'd just change out tires whenever we're changing jobs, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, I think the biggest trick is just weight based. With these tractors, they can handle a lot of weight. I mean, 400 pounds in the back, and then you got something in the front.
Oh yeah.
I'm not spinning tires.
Yeah, and I think the 3-point is rated at 600 pounds for these little BX tractors.
I think it's 8.
Yeah, is it 800?
I don't know. I'd have to go back to the book, but I'll just brag.
It's a lot.
It's the 8.
I know it's more than that green color tractor at the same. I can't remember the name of that green color.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, let's talk about this snowblower that you have, because you've got a front snowblower, just like I do. What do you think of that?
So it looks used, because it is. I bought the tractor without the snowblower. I just had a mower deck on it, and I bought it locally. Then they called me up one day and said, "Hey, I got this snowblower brought in, and it has the right length shaft," because that's really the only difference between models is the shaft for the midpoint.
Yeah, because the 1800 series is a little bit shorter
tiny bit shorter.
I think it's like 3 inches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
And the tires are shorter.
Yep.
Which, I mean, that makes me sad. I want a bigger tractor. Right?
That'll happen someday.
Well, I haven't found anything this tractor can't do.
Yeah.
So we got the snowblower, and we did a little bit of TLC. Drain the gearbox.
Sure.
It came with the hydraulic chute directional control right here, and this was an aftermarket I think somebody put on. I haven't touched it, a little rusty, but it works great, no leaks. I'll leave it alone until it needs to be. I did replace this part here. That was originally just a welded piece of wire, and Kubota knows this, so they sent a cast part there, and I don't think it'll ever break now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I threw on the chute control.
Yeah, tell us about the chute control. 'Cause you were telling me earlier, but I think a lot of people would probably like to make this modification. How do you do it? How do you make the deflector control? Because yours is electric, so show us how you got it set up.
I actually found a kit, and you can be done without a kit.
Right,
you know,
where was the kit? They need to know.
eBay.
eBay. Where a lot of stuff is from.
Yeah, and they come with fairly decent instructions. I think the biggest trick is doing your measurements for the hood height, right? Okay. To make sure you fully extend to get the right height out of it. I've contemplated like, is this too, do I drill another hole? No. That's good enough for me.
It's as high as you go, yeah.
And so yeah, and then I just ran the wiring through here. I did something kind of a little different on my tractor. I never used the cruise control, ever.
Yeah, I don't think very many of us do.
So I've always run a direct plug to maintain my battery, right? I don't like pulling the screen off very often because it's kind of funny to get back on and off all the time.
Sure, then you didn't have to make another hole.
No, that's right. And so I have this on here, and it plugs directly into the battery to maintain it. Now my lights, that's all with the ignition switch, right? You can't turn these on without the ignition switch. I saw someone on a YouTube channel that did that.
Oh yeah, who's that?
I don't know. Pretty smart. So
all right, so you got a nice little relays box in there too.
Yep, it's a relay. It worked perfect, and I've got a secondary fuse box as well in there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What YouTube channel did you see that on?
I don't know, but he seems pretty smart with the wiring. Yes, my father-in-law. I'm absolutely horrible at wiring.
Yeah, so. I can't take full credit. I got that idea from Paul Short. So.
Oh, and those boxes are just so nice.
Yeah.
And you even have the lights on it, so I know I don't even have to open up the screen. I can see if it blew a fuse.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's nice. So if you guys are interested in doing a lot of different electrical modifications to your tractor, I highly suggest putting in an auxiliary fuse box, a fuse panel, because it makes things so much easier, doesn't it?
Oh, it's night and day. Plus, you're just being safe. There's not a lot of room in some of these sometimes, so.
No.
And their fuse box is over here, where my auxiliary one's over here. It's easy access.
And if you're looking for the video, I made an old video, probably 2 years old, I would imagine by now. So it's not as finely polished as my great content that I put out now, but it is there. I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out. Now, what's this up here? Tell us about
All right,
this.
so I bought a junction box that's weatherproof on Amazon, I think for $6, and I think you even get 2 of them. The trick is to get one big enough that you can fit your switch in there. So it comes with 2 ports on each side. This port was just large enough to put the switch in. So they junction in here, and then I bounce off that junction over here, and I can plug it right into my battery.
Okay, so you use that same port that you used for the battery tender to just get power from your battery.
Right. Well, see, this is seasonal, so I don't want it permanently on the tractor.
Yes.
And zip ties are amazing. Right?
Where do you get your zip ties?
So pretty much everywhere they're on sale. For me, the new trick is making sure they're UV rated.
Oh, I get all my zip ties from Harbor Freight. I never leave the store without a thing of zip ties, and most of the time a magnet as well.
I think they're in every vehicle.
Yeah. I got a bag in my truck right now.
Yeah. So real handy. So then I guess the end of the season I can snap it off and we're good to go. I don't have to worry about any major wiring issues.
Perfect. Yeah. So you've got a couple light bars up on top of your tractor, reverse and forward. And I like the way you didn't drill any holes into your ROPS. Perfect. These are also quick connect, aren't they?
They are.
Very nice.
Well,
Very nice.
You buy those packages and they have, 10, 12 of those in a package. You might as well use them. You may not need them, but...
eBay again with the lights? Or
yes, these are eBay as well.
Yeah. I'm mentioning eBay because a lot of you guys go out to these big fancy light stores and you pay way too much for your LED lights, and Daniel, you can back this up too. I'm sure that you realize that the people that buy these LEDs from these stores are paying probably 5, 6, 7 times the money that you can find them on eBay for.
Same manufacturer.
Yeah, same exact manufacturer.
Same factory, in fact.
Same exact manufacturer. You got these on eBay too, and I noticed that Harbor Freight right now has these same exact lights. You can buy one for $27. And if you buy them on eBay, about $6 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a pack of 10 for, what was it? I don't even remember what I spent. It was so nominal. And I have 2 backup just laying around.
Yeah, I got the same pack of 10. And so, and I've had an issue with one of them. And one might start to flicker, but I don't know if it's the one that I bought on eBay. It might be a different one that I had. Yeah. But anyway.
So
eBay,
you got, I mean,
eBay is the place to go.
These are bright. There's no doubt about it. These are bright.
Well, you got your left and right on separate switches even, huh?
Oh, why not? Separate wires, in fact. You know, I spent some time doing it. I wanted to do it right.
Yeah, you're lighting up the night with those. That's good.
And I keep these, you know, on during the summertime because you do use them, especially for front end loader work. They're high enough to where I can get a good range of view at any time. So I love them. I love the lights.
I love your setup. I didn't know you had this same mod that I made.
I started laughing.
Makes me feel good. Like I'm putting out some videos that people are finding useful. So awesome.
I tried to sell my brother on them too, but he drives green, so his green color, and I don't know what he thinks of that. But.
Yeah, it's hard to understand the thinking sometimes behind those green tractor operators.
You know, some people put lights.
Just kidding. I'm kidding, you guys.
I can't afford green.
Yeah. Well, you got a ballast box back here.
I do.
Touched on that a little bit. You got a quick hitch. And here's your loader. And you bought this separate after you bought your tractor, right?
Yeah. In fact, this was brand new. Honestly, the cost for a brand new front end loader for this model was not too bad.
Okay.
And normally it's hard to say that for brand new stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to justify, but of course you see my giant mess here. So it's on a cart. I can move it around. I can do whatever with it. But
perfect. So you can easily move it around. So you got it on some. It looks like you made your
some Harbor Freight skids there.
Some rate skills.
A couple screws and some 2x4. You're good to go.
Perfect. Looks very nice.
And I didn't think, honestly, it's really easy to put on the tractor.
Yeah,
I was always shocked.
It's pretty easy. In fact, this is the older style for the BX that has the pins that you physically have to put in. And I can tell you this from knowing, because I now have the quick, I can't even remember what they call it, swift attach, quick attach loader, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The bonus about the new ones is the hydraulic system is a piece of cake to put on. It's so easy. You can do it while the tractor is running even. But the bonus on the older style is it doesn't necessarily have to be on perfectly level ground to get it to work. And it seems to be a little bit easier. With the newer style loader, your ground has to be almost perfectly level to get it to work, because otherwise it's a little bit of a trick. But well, hey, thanks for showing us your setup. This is awesome. The Artillian basket will fit nicely on your ROPS, and you'll be able to haul some toolbars and all kinds of different stuff.
I don't know what I'm going to put in there. I'm pretty excited about it. Normally have to go back and forth all the time, grab a chain, do whatever you need to do. Tools. Yeah. That basket's going to be perfect.
Yeah, you'll be able to haul a lot of different things in there. So, and you have a couple horses, you were saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we have some horses, so we're always carrying a pitchfork with us wherever we go.
You've got a use for a tractor for sure. You probably have more of a use for a tractor than I do on my property.
We have to justify it to the powers that be.
Yes. We all know who the powers be are. Good luck convincing your finance committee, guys. All right. Well, hey, thanks for showing me around. Thanks for letting me come out here and deliver those to you. This has been really fun for me. Again, guys, I would have shipped it to anybody that won. Coincidentally, it was a Minnesota guy. So here we are. We are way out in East Bethel, Minnesota, and just a beautiful area. Oak trees, birch trees, just rolling hills. I love it. I could live out here. You must love this area too, huh?
It's a beautiful place to live, no doubt.
Very nice. All right, you guys. Until next time, keep on tractoring, and God bless.